You're Biden. The people in those cities, they're eating dogs. Quiet, I'm talking. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, hide your kids, hide your wife, now it's hide your pets. They're eating everything.
Welcome to a new exciting episode of the Black Man Can't Jump podcast.
Yeah.
I'm your show host. I'm Fly Kid Nick. This is for reals. He's Kamala. He's Kamala.
Oh, whoa, negative. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I was on the ballot, they would have been shot me down. Okay, they wouldn't have missed. They'd have made it sent. He wouldn't even would have shot with a simple rifle. They would have sent a rocket my way.
The insurrection that happened in January. How do you feel, Mr. Trump? Great American people, great people on both sides. A lot of lives, a lot of great people. I know those people were hurt on both sides.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, and what's crazy is it's like we really are in a bad place in American history. Like when we look back at this moment 20, 30 years ago, if we make it through this purge or whatever, like bro, this is gonna be like you had the choice between the crook and the cop.
So, to those that don't know, yesterday there was the presidential debate between ex-President Donald Trump and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Did you watch?
Unfortunately, I had other obligations that
You
I
were
had
teaching
to
the
attend
youth.
to.
You were being an uplifting, real member of society, unlike some people. And Kamala. Kamala's Biden. Biden is Kamala. Let me tell you about the debate, man. Ask you a question, man. Let's
So
speak on it.
who messed up the least?
Kamala. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the debate yesterday, expecting her to do a lot of her Ain't Your Mama.
Oh no, I'm cooking. I had so many collard green orders. I had to clean them.
I had so many collard green orders, honey. I made them in a bathtub. I keep hot sauce in my bag. She said I keep hot sauce in my bag also.
Yeah, they must have the same bag, or they bought the bag at the same place, I would assume.
So, or the Golden State Warriors are here. Let me wear these Chuck Taylors. Or you better thank a union, honey.
Bro, you
better thank a union. You hear that?
With the Chuck situation, she really be. I got a pair of Chucks that I've been like.
I smoked weed and I inhaled.
And
She was. Let me say this. You asked me who made the most mistakes.
The least.
The least mistakes.
The least.
It was Kamala, because I'm gonna be honest. They said that I think whoever her campaign manager, they spent a lot of time getting her prepped, because
they had all this time, so it's not like she had nothing else to do.
Yeah. She showed out. She had some really great one-liners that I was just like, damn, that's good.
It really kind of made you like.
So, one of the things that she kept, when they asked her what was her plan, is that she had a $6,000 initiative for middle-class Americans to where they could, for affordable housing and could buy.
Let me interject. How did she say how much?
6,000.
$6K for a house to put. Did y'all know in California they're giving illegal people $150K? Now that's not a whole lot in California. Let's just keep it a buck. You probably gonna get a box with a hole in it, but they're giving them folks $150K.
Nothing down.
Nothing down.
No credit check.
No credit check. No interest. Very little interest. You can miss a payment or two, or 10. Meanwhile, we just want a crib so we can record, barbecue.
You can't even sign up for that program in California if you're legal.
If you're legal.
Yeah. So like, I think when I was watching the debate, a lot of the problems that Trump was making is that like they had a 2-minute rule
Right.
on the first half where like they the person monitoring the debate would give them a topic, and then they would have 2 minutes to respond.
Okay.
My man would go on these tangents
Just talking crazy.
where he would, and it wasn't necessarily him talking crazy. It was just him rambling about the last topic.
So he's not staying
So
on.
he wasn't, yeah. So, but he killed her in two categories. He killed her in foreign affairs,
Okay.
and he killed her on. Yeah, he killed her on the economy film.
I mean, that's why I say vote for me. You know, instead of you having to work for all your holidays and save that money to spend it on the holidays, I'll pay you for the holiday.
Kamala brought a lot of receipts. Like a lot of I'm not gonna say I forgot. But she bought like when they were like, Mr. President, the insurrection that happened in January, did you have any regrets about it? And he was like, like if he was driving down that street, he would have did everything in his power not to turn and answer that question. And what's crazy is that like when that happened, he hopped on Twitter and they said that he actually said something about it, but he did not want to answer that question. So that made him look very bad.
Where's the time
And then
machine?
Kamala jumped in on. She's like, I was there that day. I was scared.
Where's the time machine? With, you know, I'm not even gonna say it. Could you imagine? This hypothetical. Imagine instead of that boy that tried to assassinate or delete the Orange Man, it was a Terminator. Like they sent a Terminator back in time to do some shit like that, bro.
So wait. So is the Terminator trying to eliminate Trump because he
Who knows?
is the savior of mankind?
Wow.
Is he the white hope? Is that why the Terminator would come back?
Right. Oh,
Because like
wow.
the U.S. makes the wrong decision and they vote for Kamala Harris, and it sends us into the Terminator.
I mean, they knocked him off. They cremated his body, so we don't know who. That picture they showed that could have been Terminator, bro.
That's funny.
Terminator missed.
But they are saying that Kamala had an earpiece in. This is more a scandal. It's just a hypothetical. They're saying that she had.
Did she have one of them
wireless?
Was her hair? Was her hair
So
full?
there's wireless earrings that they're putting on the market that are supposed to be headphones, and the audio goes straight into your ear. And she has like the first set. Like you can look it up. They're legitimately saying that. So they're saying that she sounded so crisp.
Their earrings.
Yeah, they're saying that she sounded so. That's funny. They're saying that she sounded so crisp and she was so on point because she had someone to
Feeding her information on
Yeah.
how to speak.
Yeah.
Wow. So much for public speaking courses.
But I also think that Trump didn't sit down with his campaign manager and plot out a speech because But they're saying that there might be another debate. So
Well, given how her performance was, I believe that
she was on her A game. She had a lot of little one-liners that were slick. Like she was like, one of the lines that got me, she said, and I quote, she was like, all throughout my career, I've only had one client.
And that's the people.
And that's the U.S. people. And I was like, that's good. I hate you. But that was good.
Yeah.
And I know people just ate that up. And then she was talking about
Sunday pod.
Yeah, and then she was talking about like, I had a single mother. We didn't have our first house until I was in high school. Blah blah blah. She's like, I wanna. She said she wants to feed. She wants to do an initiative for small business where they get a $20,000 write-off.
Did she say what she gonna do for black people?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing specifically for the black community.
Okay. Did she say what she gonna do for the Indian community?
So
Already did something for them.
Oh, okay. I just want to double check.
They asked Trump, they're like, you made a comment where you were like, you don't think Kamala's black. This is another. This is another where she was on her A game.
Okay.
So she was like, he was. So he said, and I quote, he was like, he was like, I don't care what Kamala is, she can be whatever she wants to be. And like, it was a good laugh.
So he bought him. He backed out.
It was a good laugh.
He wasn't SOB.
No. I think it was the perfect thing to say, because like, we live in a time where people want to be their pronouns. They want to be known as a cat. They want to be known as, you know what I mean? So I thought it was hilarious, him being like, she can be whatever she wants to be. And then her rebuttal was, I'm not gonna lie, it was slick. She was like,
wow.
This is America, and the more you notice that he wants to point out the differences of the people, but if you notice that our differences are what make us the same. She was like, so much of our differences.
That just sound like bullshit.
Hey, man.
She was like,
hey, bro.
so much of our differences make us
I feel
the
like they
same.
didn't make her answer any major questions.
On a previous episode, we had asked this question.
Oh, she did good. She did really good.
No, she did.
Because she stuck to the topics.
Would you prefer The Purge or what was the other one?
Or you want the Hunger Games?
Right, Purge or Hunger Games, or something else, bro. We're getting close, cause kids don't fear nothing. Okay, these little. Let me
tell you what would be funny about both.
Real monsters.
So if the U.S. had a Hunger Games, like the Democratic Party, like a random person gets drafted from the Democratic Party,
it'd be broken down
and
by
a random person gets.
It'd be down like region. You have it'd be like Oregon, Washington, California, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Utah, Arizona. Hey, it'd be region.
So who would be who would be the top districts? Like all those
for sure the South. Texas, Louisiana.
No,
Georgia,
this is hand-to-hand combat. This is just random thrown into a cage.
Yeah, I'm still putting my money on them niggas down there.
They don't start with guns.
I'm still putting my money. I mean, I'm rocking with us in the West for sure.
I think if because you're saying the whole United States sends representative Hunger Games style.
Yeah, like Northeast.
No, but no
Midwest.
weapons. Like you got like you randomly just got.
Oh, Cali.
I'm saying Cali.
Yeah.
Texas,
Florida.
I'm saying
Cali, Texas, Florida.
Yeah, Florida for sure. And I'm gonna throw a random white state. No. Like think of like
I got one.
A farm state.
Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3. West
Utah.
Virginia.
He killed you with that West Virginia.
West Virginia, all right, bro. I'll show you.
Is that a farm state?
I'm gonna show you some folks from West Virginia that the power of the internet, bro.
Or like Montana. Like I'm talking about like a real. I'm talking about like a real farm state, like where they just got like thoroughbred cowboy ranch hay feeding their horses. Thoroughbred white dudes.
I'm talking about them folk.
Weak.
Kentucky.
Oh, that's a good one.
And they can, hey, I'm keep
That's
real
a good
shit.
one.
They can have Kentucky. You can keep
That's a
them
good
hills and them caves. You can have it, bro.
That's a good one. Now, if it was a purge, if there ever was a purge, I just wouldn't be here.
That's your neighbor.
I would just spend that day in like Mexico. Or that day in Canada.
I think Canada. Canada might be a little bit better, bro.
That's crazy.
People living like this, bro.
But that debate was, I was really hoping that Trump was gonna come out with some juicy stuff. She tried to hit him with the what's it called? all the paperwork they had on him.
Oh, with his felonies and
Yeah,
how he
yeah,
paid
yeah.
off the porn stars.
He swept that right under the rug.
I just got a dumb question though. If he paid her off, how is that? Like, I'm lost on where's the illegality of that. She said she wanted some money. He said, "All right, bitch, shut up. Here's some money. Boom, we good, right? All right, cool." 20 years later,
You're
it's a case.
on like a Steve Wynn thing where it's like if I'm going down, we're going down
I think
because
Steve
what
Wynn
you've
was
done.
Fucking. Continue.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. That Steve Wynn case was crazy because like
He
everybody
lying.
wanted to point out that he's like, yo,
He lying.
he's paying off his employees for sex, but it's like you accepted the money, lady. What do you mean?
Yeah,
So now you're a prostitute. So if I'm going down, we're both going down.
And that's why I say vote for me, because in my world, where I'm president of the free world, we're gonna have legalized prostitution, bro. We're gonna legalize it. And no more underage stuff. You gotta be 21 before you can sell that cat. You gotta be 21 before you can sling that wood. We got laws, we got policies, we got all that type of stuff, bro.
I'm weak. But another thing about the debate that was crazy was so she tried to like say that on the foreign affairs front that like, because they asked him like, how would you diffuse the situation with Israel? And he was like, yo,
You can't.
he was like, first off, if it was me, he was like, there wouldn't have been no war in Israel because he's like,
No, it wouldn't have been no war.
he's like, my relationship with Putin and a lot of these foreign, I'm not gonna call them dictators, but foreign leaders, he's like, my rapport with them, I wouldn't.
No, he's saying none of that would have flown.
Yeah. One of the dopest things he said about foreign affairs is when they tried to call him out with the Taliban, and he was like, the leader of the Taliban, I gave him a photo of his house. He said, what is this photo of? He said, you need to figure that out. And he said, in that entire time, the 18 months I gave him the photo of his house, there was peace. No American citizens were killed. I thought that was one of the dopest things ever. I ain't gonna lie. When one thing that Trump and him in foreign affairs, I ain't gonna hold you. He make me feel safe because like that's some real like John Wick, Born Identity. You remember I remember in the Born Supremacy when he told him, he was like, hey, where are you? And he was like, I'm in my office. And he was like, no, you're not. And then he's like, why am I not in my office? He's like, because if you were, we'd be having this conversation in person. Right. Yeah. So it's like, for him to show like, international war criminal a picture of his house and be like, yo, figure that out. Like, you think you can't get touched? My man, like, I'm the leader of the free world. Play with me if you want to. I'll push the button, I will.
I'll do it.
I'll push the button, I will.
I'll say you made me.
Listen, foreign affairs and the economy, that's two things. I ain't gonna hold you. I trust Buddy with them two things. Listen, I'm not
the economy.
Yeah, I can hold you. Look.
He was giving
Trump, look. I'm not saying Trump was a good president. I'm gonna say that some red state people. I think the only problem I had with some red state people were too comfortable. You know how like when Barack was our president and black people was like, "Yo, this nigga's gonna legalize weed." Like,
did he?
It started. You're talking about on the federal.
Hey, bro.
No, he did not.
Okay.
If it's talking on the federal,
So
no, he did not.
Hey, so technically,
In our section, it is.
bro, in certain states,
In our section,
I'm just saying, in certain states, like you said, in our section, yes.
in our section,
But I'm pretty sure you go to certain places.
you're talking about Jim Crow. Yeah, you're talking. It's still Jim Crow.
I'm talking about, yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
they still getting people on.
Absolutely.
Oh, you got that little
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But money's power, bro.
I just feel like I'm gonna be real. I'm not a Kamala fan. I didn't vote for Trump the first time.
Yeah.
But the two times, the things that I can point out is that I wasn't paying damn near $4 in gas. I wasn't paying
$8 for a gallon of milk.
I wouldn't pay $150 went a lot further at the grocery store.
Man.
To the people that know about the self-checkout,
Godsend.
if you know, you know.
Join the Discord for more information.
But it was a different time. My only problem when he was president, I'm just gonna say the red state people, y'all were a little too comfortable. If y'all could tone it down this time,
no, amp it up.
No,
amp it up.
No, I don't want another insurrection.
No,
I don't want another people walling out.
Yes. Hey, check this out. Y'all failed last time. Go back up there again. Try it again.
We already know Black Lives Matter don't matter to y'all. Y'all, all lives matter thing.
Yeah, we don't give a about what
look.
y'all. I mean, not y'all, but we know who people
look,
control.
If y'all could just be a little more mild this time, just to the economy get right. Whatever, you know what I mean?
Fly Kid Nick, man.
But that was a debate, man. I ain't gonna lie. Kamala was in her bag yesterday. I'm really hoping that if they do a round two, that my man study long, study hard, because she told him up. She told him up on the first round.
That orange mother don't study, bro.
Or you better hit harder with the jokes.
Who, him?
Yeah, if you're not gonna prep a speech, I need better jokes. Kamala, she can be whatever she wants to be. Today she's black, tomorrow she's a unicorn.
That would have been hilarious.
That's what I'm saying.
Hit the whole country.
Hit harder with the jokes, and you got to come with a speech. Yeah. What are the two?
Hey, so what you're
telling me? The only thing we've been talking about today.
Oh God, what you're telling me is
you could be a unicorn.
Within two election cycles, quite possibly, we could have a Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle ticket, and we're good. Or do we have to have a white person on the ballot?
Listen,
who's a white comedian? Will Ferrell and Dave Chappelle. I don't trust Will.
You're saying no, I don't either.
I don't trust Will.
You're saying a good comedian to be president?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Cat, you telling the truth.
Yeah, Cat and Eddie.
Cat?
No, not Cat Eddie. Cat and Dave. Dave and Cat. Those two.
I feel like Dave is mild enough to where he could deliver the information to where people aren't gonna be scared.
Right, he gonna get the white vote for sure.
But
the white and
I
the
feel
Asian
like
vote, Dave got it.
But I feel like Cat.
He got the nigga vote and the Mexican vote for sure.
I feel like his moral compass is right where it needs to be.
And putting him in that position of power might corrupt him, you're saying?
No, I'm saying he might get assassinated for being too honest.
Man, there's too many niggas out here, man. You know what the budget of the Secret Service is with the cabinet of that magnitude?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. That was another thing he said during the debate. He was like, the people that don't work in my campaign, that don't work properly, I fire them. Kamala and Biden, they don't do that. He said it was a farce. The people that tried to assassinate me that worked for the Secret Service, I would have fired them. Yes, I would have fired them off me. I would have did it.
I mean, he can say that now. He can get his wig split, so...
No, but he had a point with that. Like,
it's just.
But she told him up on that debate. I ain't gonna hold you. Stay tuned. Black Man Can't Jump podcast. Look, we gonna let y'all know, because if she had the earpiece in, them earrings, if that's a real thing,
I'm finna go get some.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Look.
But if the round two, she can't wear earrings. Now that we know that she a cheat.
She got to come in there wearing that Willie Brown dress. And if you know, you know. Okay. That Willie Brown dress.
Like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yep. tbmcjp@gmail.com. bmcjp at Twitch.
B-Dub with the tapestries.
Here.
Mark Augustine. Apparently we got another one coming in.
Stay ready. You got to get ready.
Tell the people about the 2K. Look, tell the people the league that you supposed to be getting started.
We are recruiting like the Army for the Black Man Can't Jump 3-on-3 and 5-on-5 programs.
Asia Wilson edition.
If you're interested and have a player,
If you're talented.
honestly, we're looking for forwards and bigs. We have more than enough guards, but you have to be an exceptional guard to be on this team. We don't allow too many turnovers. You got to be able to hit that wide open jumper and be a playmaker to get everybody involved.
If y'all have any suggestions on the, cause my man want me to run the forward build. Like
I said 3D. I said a 3-and-D. You know, like a what's my man?
I'm gonna try to go for like a Joker, Draymond, like
Draymond dunk
Alprince Sengun.
No, you better than that.
I like. What you mean? Alprince Sengun averaged 21-8. What you mean?
You're better than that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm a fan of Alprince
You
Sengun.
can be a fan, but you're better than that. You giving
Thank
up
you.
35 and 20, bro.
I will now. All right. Catch us on the next episode.
On everything.